Well, at 6:18 this Sunday morning, the only thing we want to talk about is the snow. If you look outside, it is so beautiful out, but there's a lot going on.
It's a winter wonderland, but it's also going to be treacherous driving. So if you have to drive, I wouldn't. I would technically just try to stay off the roads if you can. So as we do take a look at your forecast for today, again, we're seeing the heaviest precipitation now through this morning. It's going to be an all-day event with changing precip types. We are having dangerous driving conditions. We can see power outages likely, especially to the south of 85. That's where we are seeing the biggest event as far as ice goes. That's where we can see the biggest ice totals. And we do have that ice storm warning until midnight for Union, Lawrence, Greenwood, Abbeville counties. And then the winter storm warning is going to be till 8 a.m. tomorrow in the mountains, tonight at midnight in the upstate. So our snowfall potential with this system, what's left over, we're still looking at, we've seen over 4 inches in some areas for this morning. So we're still looking at a couple inches possible in the upstate because we've got one more round coming through this afternoon. And then we're still looking at around 2 to 4 inches, 4 to 6 inches possible in the mountains with isolated heavier amounts. And our ice potential, that's going to be a key player for this, because we're already getting reports of ice out there in your Greenwood, in your Abbeville and Anderson counties for this morning. Slick roads, some power outages. We can see a 1/4 of an inch to almost a 1/2 inch of ice possible with this when this is said and done. And so you got to be really careful on those roads. Along 85 to the north, about 1/10 of an inch to 3/10 of an inch, and then the further north you go, about a 5/100th of an inch, I should say, to around 1/15 of an inch in the western North Carolina area. So just keep that in mind. And the reason why we can see that is because we have freezing air at those higher elevations. Then we've got this warm layer in between that, and that melts the rain. And then as soon as it hits those freezing temps, it turns into ice. And so that's the setup for the atmosphere for this morning. That's going to continue to progress. And that's why we're starting to see some of the snow turn into that freezing rain in some areas for this morning. So again, we've had reports of freezing rain, those temperatures in Greenwood where it's 31, in Anderson where it's 32, and Abbeville where it's those low 30s. Lawrence is still 32, but it's still seeing some snow out there. So not quite getting that freezing rain yet. We also had some ice pellets reported in Greenville mixed in with that snow. So it's going to continue through today, and then by 12:30 that transitions into snow. Then we'll get a little bit of a break, one final push through, and then things get on out of here by tonight. So for tonight, snow tapers off, overnight lows in those 20s, and just be prepared for some very slick driving conditions with that wintry mix that's going to be out there for today. Sunny and chilly for your Monday. We've got a cold start for your Tuesday, and then a rain chance for your Wednesday. Again, today, winter weather, windy and cold for your Monday. Tuesday, mostly sunny, and then a few showers for your Wednesday, and we have another rain snow chance coming for your Friday. We'll be right back with more news and weather, keeping you updated.